Hi, Joe.
Hi, Anna. Hi, thanks for
Hello.
having
Good.
me.
Good to have you on the program. So just tell me what Hound is and what you do.
We are a plant-based pet food company for dogs. We also do grooming products as well, but for this discussion, we make a complete diet for dogs that is plant-based. And the reason for that is because so many dogs suffer from allergies to meat-based products. So we've got a hypoallergenic product. And in terms of the cost of living crisis that we're having
Mm.
is that you have a lot of customers who dogs have some really serious allergies to meat proteins, and this is not just marketing; they really do, and from pancreatitis, from fatty diets, and where they do save money is even though the product is it's not a cheap product, it's not super expensive either. That they don't need too much to feed, let's say, a medium-sized dog. It does work out about £1 a meal, but they have reduced costs in other areas such as their vet bills. Because their skin's in better condition, they don't have such upset stomachs, they don't have loose stools, so it kind of offsets some of the other costs that are associated with like insurance claims and
So,
vet
so what
bills.
what is the cost of feeding a dog on your product for a week?
It works out about £1 a meal, so that about £14 a week.
And let's just check
Medium
with Polly.
size.
So, Polly, that product Hound would cost you £1 a meal. How much is what you're feeding your dog
Um,
costing you?
I buy a lot of discounted food, so I actually buy discounted food for Hattie. But yes, I mean at least £14 a week, if not more.
If not more, right. And let me just ask you about feeding dogs plant-based food, as you call it. Don't people expect dogs to be carnivores and enjoy meat? Isn't that meant to be part of a dog's pleasure in life? Although I know that the poodle Hattie is having salmon and chicken. I have heard that from Polly. But I mean, is it kind of counterintuitive to feed dogs plant-based food, or are we coming round to that idea?
It's not, in the sense that there's been a lot of scientific studies that have been recently published as well. As long as the food is a complete diet, that is, it has all the nutrients a dog needs.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if the source is meat, if a dog can digest meat, or if it's plant-based, as long as it has like the vitamins, the B12, the D3, the methionine, everything that dog needs to thrive. And we're not talking just surviving, maybe thriving. My dog here, which you can't see probably on camera,
Oh, show
she's,
me your dog. I'd like to see.
you want to see,
Yeah, of
okay,
course.
but she's
For
not
anyone
that.
who's not watching this on TV, oh, that's a dog. What a
That
go-
is a dog.
What is
This
that
is,
dog?
well, we're not quite sure. She's a rescue.
I was going to say
She's
a little
she's a,
bit schnauzer, but then I didn't in case I was wrong and I didn't want to look silly.
she's a bit no. She's definitely got terrier, possibly schnauzer as well. But she's been with us 18 months, only fed on hound plant-based food,
Yeah.
and she came with ear infections, skin infections. She had had 2 litters, and she's doing great. So
She's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, she really is fantastic. Tell me though whether you are notching up the same sorts of bills as Polly in terms of health insurance, dog walkers, and all the other things
um,
you've got to do.
okay, Holly, we're probably coming from quite a different spectrum, because one is I'm in the pet business, so my dog comes to work with me every day. I don't need dog walkers.
Yeah,
And in terms of the food, well, we make it, so I guess I've got the saving there.
that's true.
But to be honest, I spent a fortune on her when we first got her, because she had so many issues from her skin, her coat, her stomach, and I've now just had my an annual visit. She's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of grooming, she's a small dog, and we have a local groomer. It's about £25 every 5 weeks.
Okay, so
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 I
are
think
you noticing? Do you find it an expense that you have to consider, or just a joy that you don't consider?
no, absolutely, Vanessa. I mean, I think that because I do support a couple of local charities, and they both say that the problem is that so many people got dogs, which we know in lockdown, people didn't expect to take out that they need things like insurance. It's the equivalent cost of if we had private healthcare and making claims. It's an absolute fortune, and what a lot of people are doing, unfortunately, is leaving the dogs either at charities because they can't pay the vet bills, or reselling them
I've
in
got to
more.
thank you both. Thank you very much indeed. Beautiful dog there. Two lovely ladies as well. And obviously, you can give us your calls on the cost of living crisis. 0344 499 1000. See you after the break.